Okay, I have ammo too, for whatever use that's gonna be. So, let's locate the central chamber.
Heads up, more eggs. Take it slow.
I don't like these things. More salvage, more credits, which is good of course. Looks like we're going down.
What is that?
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Move it! Damn it!
We're blocked!
Locate the power node.
And there's a lot of husks here by the sounds of things. Anything down here? No. Okay, so apparently this actually works.
This is it, people!
Ah! I hate getting shot while you're doing that animation. Ah! I didn't see it. Let's throw a grenade.
Shepard, over here.
Over where? Want my firestorm back. Apparently, I can't. Oh, there's a new one here.
Come on, we gotta get past these barriers. Let's get to the other side. More of those power nodes.
Let's get the full one. Oh. No, that was the wrong key. I meant to throw a turret. And deploy drone. See, there's a flamethrower. Very useful ability. I can't see the Ravager. Breaking their sacks does more damage, which is more useful with a regular gun than with this one. But still something to keep in mind. Ammo.
The enemy is as relentless as they were in our cycle.
Stay focused.
Yeah, well, what were you expecting, Gavin? That they were somehow nicer this time around.
Keep it up, people.
Whoa! Bad move, bad move. He snuck up on me! Bring Garrus back. Okay, that's one of them. Garrus was distracting that one. I'm not entirely sure where Garrus is. There. Gaviks get eaten alive by husks. I'll preserve my ammo on the Scorpion a bit. This machine gun is useless.
Shepard, the Rachni are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Copy that.
What the?
Manning's our road has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
They can't hurt you anymore.
Yes, we understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us! We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us!
She's badly wounded. She needs too much time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, our that company dies. Is that clear?
So once again, we got a choice. Let the Rachni Queen live, or let her die. It seems she was being coerced, but the Rachni are formidable enemies. If they were to fight on our side, that would help us a lot, and it seems she did keep our promise. So, once again, I will not commit genocide against the Rachni.
Listen up. Arlac Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way!
Commander?
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose. Now get us out of here.
shuttles down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard! My turn.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
He made it! Thank God.
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Shepard, you made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities. But time limited. Can't create new infections strained from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne. Unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles. Built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Good, so that means we have a way to distribute the cure, but there's a couple of other things I want to do before we actually go there. Wasn't the Shroud a space-based thing in Mass Effect 2? Maybe there's more than one Shroud. And Anderson is available on VidCom, apparently.
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close.
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Okay. Good to hear from Anderson. See how we're doing on the war assets. We got Rachni workers. Not at all mindless insects, the Rachni are capable of feats of engineering comparable with any sentient species. While initially greeted with suspicion, the Rachni workers dispatched to the Crucible have integrated into the project smoothly. They work especially well on tasks that benefit from group work, and senior Crucible staff members are learning to trust the Rachni with more complex problems. By the way, if you killed the Rachni Queen back on Novaria, the Reapers will have cloned a new one, basically, at this point. But her disposition is rather different. And letting that clone live here on this mission, not really a good idea. You'll come to regret that. The Krogan, we got Grunt. The perfect Krogan was thrown into the world without a past, a name, or a cause. After destroying the Collectors with Commander Shepard, Grunt returned to Tuchanka to learn what it meant to be Krogan. After countless arguments and brawls, the clans have granted Grunt a modicum of acceptance. Tough, wary, and cunning, the young Krogan knows his experience will pay off now that it's time to fight the Reaper's forces. Grunt managed to barely survive that bunch of Ravagers. Try doing that in the game for real if you're facing that many Ravagers. Don't think it'll end that well. And I happen to know that if Grunt was not loyal at the end of Mass Effect 2, he will not survive this. If he did manage to survive the suicide mission, of course. And if he didn't, he won't show up here. Airlock Company, ancient Tuchanka legend, claims that the Airlock Wastes, named after the system's star, are where the first warrior died in battle. Airlock Company is made up of Krogan from all over Tuchanka, each chosen for their strength, ferocity, and fighting experience. No Krogan community would dream of sending anything less than its finest warriors to represent their clan. The honor of who's to be chosen for the company has started more than one brawl. Updated. Aerolec Company is led by Grunt, a genetically engineered perfect soldier who fought the Collectors with Commander Shepard. While young, the Krogan has survived such brutal battles that the older warriors of the group have begrudgingly accepted his command. Updated. Grunt was appointed representative of Clan Urdnot in addition to becoming head of Aerolec Company, a political appointment not lost on the other clans. Grunt sees his new position as the first large victory he has won on his own. The respect of his people is difficult to come by. Updated. Wave after wave of Rachni overwhelmed the Aerolec Company on Otoku. While fighting an impressive enemy to death is considered an honorable end for a Krogan, the Aerolec Company has effectively been wiped out. I think if you choose to leave the Rachni to die, Aerolec will be a bit stronger because they don't have to make a stand in the caves. But we always have to make sacrifices, of course.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Sirkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Morden Solus knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised the Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
True. I don't think he has anything new to say. No.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
How about Rex?
Need something, Shepard?
Nope. Nothing about Grunt either, unfortunately.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Okay, so he did have something new to say, just at the end of the conversation. I'm kind of sorry they didn't put a Shepard, Rex, somewhere in the game.
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
Yeah, that would make things a lot easier. But they don't.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
You know, my lab studied the Rachni. Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
Well, it would also help during the war, but I guess developing it might be a bit difficult.
Commander?
And she told us about a new mission. Cerberus abductions. Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning, land on Benning, and provide protection while civilians are evacuated. So that's another N7 mission we can do. We already have the Cerberus attack one, which is on Tuchanka. And now that Morden has told us about the Cloud, we also have priority Tuchanka. The genophage cure is a success, but it must be synthesized and dispersed across all of Tuchanka using the Shroud Tower. Land on Tuchanka and get Eve safely to the tower. But like I said, there are a couple of things I want to do before that, including another visit to the Citadel, so it will be a short while before we get that far. No new messages. That kind of surprises me. Let's make the rounds, as usual.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
And I guess it's lucky for us that smell-o-vision still hasn't been invented.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, you learn from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah.
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
It wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Commander?
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That actually opens up a new possibility. I mean, Kasumi somehow knew about my liaisons with Tali in the last game, which kind of opened up the question of maybe she was cloaked in our quarters or something. But maybe it was you who told her, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Because Edie has sensors everywhere. Sure, she would definitely have seen it at least. Also, the reason she's less interested in Asari and Turian behavior is because Jeff is neither. I would expect. And looks like Garrus is in the lounge rather than in the battery, as he usually is. Which one? The one on the port side.
Wasn't the first time I faced Rachni.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Novaria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
Regaling stories of past exploits, Garrus? I thought that was Zaid's shtick.
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
And that's a good thing.
Siding with the giant spiders again, huh, Shepard? Let's hope this finally pays off. Most people have never even seen Arachni. The Normandy, we're a regular safari tour.
It's not just Arachni, we also got the Thorian. But we're basically doing an all exotic species of the galaxy tour. And they're all dangerous.
If I never see another spider again, I'll die a contented Turian. Unless they have spiders in the afterlife. Damn.
Okay.
Not right now.
Can we talk to him? No. I'm sure if they have more dialogue. They might. So I'm gonna try walking back. Apparently they don't. Sometimes they do, but when you have a group of people, they can have more than one set of lines. Wait. I'm forgetting about Adams and Chakwas, who are still here.
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tali did.
But Ashley didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again. Hello, Commander.
Hi there, I was just eavesdropping on your conversation, as I always do.
Commander.
Let's check in with Eve and Morden.
No, that would... perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could... but... Should test with...
That's worse.
Yeah, at least when he's making full sentences you have some idea what he's talking about. Neither of them will have anything new to say, I think.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Yeah, we can ask him about the Shroud, of course.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
Did we talk about this?
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper
Those
circumstances. Reaper invasion.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Eve, I'm fairly sure, has no new dialogue.
Something else, Commander?
And I'm right.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Still hard at work, Liara? Looks like we've got some new messages on the broker terminal. More Prothean notes. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. And I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if he thought it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Also, we got an email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. Dr. Locke. Yeah, I guess this is kind of unusual for most people. Audio log. Grunt addresses new Aralak company recruits. Recruit. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Grunt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. Don't talk to... Someone help him up. We move in an hour. I guess that's the way you keep control of a Krogan squad.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Also steak, Liara. I fucking love steak. Okay, if you don't know what I'm referencing, for the love of God, don't look it up.
I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Thanks for coming by.
These monitors get a little wonky after a while. They're supposed to sort of follow you around, but they don't always do. At the moment they seem to be stuck. Completely stuck, in fact.
Pleasure to see you.
Not die in a fire. I do not like Glyph, have you noticed?
Commander, I did not expect to face the Rachni in this cycle, but I am not surprised.
You said you used them as weapons?
Biological proxies. It was before I was born, but every Prothean had heard the stories. When we knew of them, the Rachni spent their lives singing thoughts to each other. But our scientists were more interested in their biology. The Rachni were well suited to harsh conditions. So we bred them for violence, selecting the most cunning and warlike of the queens. Then we unleashed them upon our enemies. For a time, it worked, until they became too cunning and warlike and turned on us. We put them down before they could develop any further. We thought they had been exterminated. Yet it seems our experiment evolved into this cycle's nemesis.
Yeah, Rachni are kind of like weeds. Every time you think you've exterminated all of them, they pop up under a rock somewhere. Also interesting is that since the Reaper's interference with the Queen here is referred to as a sour note, and the Queen previously referred to a sour note that was behind the original Rachni War, it's kind of implied that the Reapers caused that too, but what were they trying to accomplish that long ago? I didn't think they were even active back then, so not entirely sure what the deal with that is. And it's never really any further explained as far as I know.
There was no such thing as trusting the Rachni in our cycle. They were animals. But if they will fight the Reapers now, so be it.
Not as if you have the right to overturn that decision anyway.
I am glad I met the grunt Krogan. Living in his quarters, I have come to know him better. He will fight the Reapers with great ferocity.
That he will.
I would prefer to be alone.
Okay.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Okay, well that's settled then. I think.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Oh yeah, almost forgot we did that.
Shepard?
Nothing to report.
So, the Rachni, that must get your mouth watering.
Can't do a story. That's as classified as it gets.
I suppose it would cause a panic, but wouldn't the news drive up recruiting?
It might also piss off a Krogan with diplomatic immunity. No thanks.
Yeah, I suppose.
Commander.
All the really interesting stuff that happened she can't seem to report. Let's see how Steve and James are doing.
Good to see you, Commander.
They do not have particularly interesting things to talk about, it seems.
Rachni? Of all the things that... It's like you got the opposite of a horseshoe up your ass.
And what would that be?
Grunt is crazier than you, and that's saying something. You're better looking, at least.
Thanks? I thought Steve was the gay one.
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
We got some new armor stuff, so I want to check if any of it is worth wearing. Shield regeneration or power damage? Now that's a difficult choice. I think I'll try shield regeneration for a while. If I die endlessly, then I can always switch it back. I mean power damage. These are not of interest to me. Neither are these. Kind of makes sense that your arm things would be for melee damage. Ammo capacity, weapon damage. No. Okay, so we're sticking with this for the moment. I don't have anything that gives me a power recharge bonus, do I? That would help compensate for the Scorpion's weight, but no such luck.